The Special Education Department of Jersey City Public Schools presents a webinar series focusing on building a stronger reader at home. The second part of this webinar series will focus on grades 1st through 2nd. Learning to read consonant, vowel, consonant words, or CVC words. This skill is focused on sounding or decoding the sounds in words, not sight words. Your child should trace and say the sound of each letter using 2 fingers while blending sounds together to read a word. This website contains information for parents on how to help children read.
Fed. Sit. Run. Got. Tag. Tag.
This skill is focused on reading and spelling sight words. Create a flashcard deck of sight words the child has learned in school while adding new words as they are taught in school. These words should be written in red. Most sight words are not phonetically spelled. Therefore, children trace and say letter names and then say the word. This skill is focused on reading and spelling sight words. Create a flashcard deck of sight words the child has learned in school while adding new words as they are taught in school. These words should be written in red. Most sight words are not phonetically spelled. Therefore, children trace and say letter names and then say the word. This skill will focus on reading decodable text at your child's grade level. For this activity, you will need your child's Pearson Realize login and password that can be provided by your child's teacher. To the right, you will find steps in logging onto Pearson Realize. Once you have logged into your child's Pearson account, you will be able to choose decodable readers to read with your child. First, click the tab titled Programs. You will then see a table of contents. On the table of contents page, select your child's current unit. After selecting unit, select the current story your child is reading in school. Within the days of the program, you will see a Get Ready to Read section. Under the Get Ready to Read section, there will be a selection for decodable readers. Choose the decodable readers your child is currently working on or has already read in previous stories. This skill focuses on developing vocabulary. The more words a reader knows, the more they are able to comprehend what they are reading and listening to. A good exercise for developing vocabulary is to begin by choosing interesting words from a book your child is reading. To build meaning, follow the below steps. First, provide a child-friendly definition for the new word. For example, enormous means that something is really, really big. Second, provide a child-friendly example that makes sense in their daily life. An example would be, remember that really big watermelon we got at the grocery store? That was an enormous watermelon. Next, encourage your child to develop their own examples to share with you. For example, What enormous thing can you think of that you saw today? That's right. The bulldozer by the park was enormous. Lastly, keep your new words active within your house. Be sure to use these words in daily conversations with your children.